allow him to do so, it means nobody can speak against his government. So they secretly came together in May 1994 and formed a group called NADECO, National Democratic Coalition. Tinibu, Anthony Enahoro, Soyinka, Chukwuemeka Ezife, Chief Bola Ige, and more than 100 members. They all worked in different capacities in the group. The aim of the group was to pressure Abacha to step down and to also push for Abiola to be given his mandate. It was more like an anti-military and pro-democracy movement. But creating such a group was against the earlier warning Abacha gave that every political association had been banned. So the group was having their meetings and everything in secret until Abacha decided to pick them all up. The few unlucky ones were arrested, while many others went into hiding. In order not to be arrested, that was how they came up with an escape line called the NADECO route. Tinibu also took their route to run away.
And then, of course, there's a gentleman here who was an elected senator in 1992 in the course of Babangida's transition program. When Babangida annulled the 1993 election and General Abacha took over and dissolved the Senate, that senator tried to reconstitute the Senate in resistance to the dissolution. He was detained, charged to court. He escaped into exile.
Most of the politicians then who were against Abacha escaped and went into exile then through the same NADECO route.
The president of now also went to that route.
Tinubu went through that route.
Went to that route, yes, to escape with a what is it called now? This thing that Muslims wrap around their head, you know. The turban.
Yeah.
Yeah. You had to disguise when they were looking for him.
They all came back when Abacha died. Even years after Abacha, that particular route has been the escape line out of Nigeria for politicians who want to escape into exile. What does this NADECO route look like? Back then, if you want to escape arrest and go into exile outside Nigeria, there is no need going to the airport to escape from there. That would be the worst mistake to make, because once you get to the airport and submit your documents, you have already exposed your identity. The immigration office might have informed their officers about a person declared wanted. So if they can't identify you by face, they would identify you by your documents and they would alert the authorities for your arrest. So what these men were doing those days was to take that NADECO route. From Ota, they take a bike down to Idiroko border and through the bush from Idiroko to Benin Republic, and then cross over to Togo. From Togo through the unfamiliar paths and find their way to Accra, Ghana. Then take a flight in Ghana to either USA or UK, depending on the person's plan and destination. But apart from escaping through this route, the group also learns how to disguise and survive political hostility.